Christopher Lamb joins us now from London. He is the Rome correspondent for The Tablet, a Catholic magazine based in the United Kingdom, and he's also the author of the book, The Outsider, Pope Francis and His Battle to Reform the Church. Thanks so much for joining us today, Christopher.
Thank you for having me.
Well, the Vatican, as you know, has come under fire for going ahead with this trip amid the pandemic. Cases are on the rise in Iraq. Pope Francis is defending his decision, calling this trip an act of love. What do you think he means by that, and why is he making this trip now?
Well, I think there's no good time for the Pope to go to Iraq. It's a trip that he's wanted to do for some time, and previous popes, John Paul II, wanted to go to Iraq. Of course, Iraq is the place where there is an ancient Christian community. Tragically, so many Christians have been persecuted and driven out of the country in recent years. And I think Pope Francis wants to go to show solidarity with those Christians. And in terms of the health concerns in relation to COVID, well, I think there is a concern that the potentially big events or the Pope being in Iraq could somehow cause a spread or a spike in infections. But at the same time, the Iraqi authorities have assured the Pope and the Vatican that there are measures to keep this under control and that it's safe to travel.
And as you know, Iraq is a majority Muslim nation. You talked about the small Christian communities being some of the most ancient in the world. How do you think Iraqis are feeling about his visit?
Well, from what we see in the images coming out from Iraq, it's not just Christians who are welcoming this trip, it's also Muslims. And Pope Francis on Saturday, the second day of his trip, will be meeting the Ayatollah al-Sistani, who is a Shia Muslim leader, a global figure who leads a global authority in Islam, I should say, and that will be an historic encounter. So I think the Pope's message is not one just for Christians, it's a message for the entire country, and it's one that is saying that religion has to be part of the rebuilding of Iraq, and that religion has a contribution to make, and that religion is not part of the violence here, that actually religion is part of the solution.
And do you think this trip will broaden his appeal to the Muslim world?
I think it's a chance to build relations with Shia Muslims. So far, the Pope's visits have largely been to Sunni Islamic countries, and of course the relationship with Shia Islam is very important, given that Iran is a Shia country and of course is so important to the stability of the Middle East and global security. So I think what Francis is trying to do is build a relationship with more people in the Islamic world. But I think he's also trying to give a message to the entire globe in the sense that he's saying that divisions, be they religious or otherwise, should not define a country, that actually a better way is possible, a new politics is possible, and that is based on our common humanity, regardless of which religion we follow or from, and that actually everyone has a common brotherhood, as he talks about, or fraternity. And that, I think, will be what he will try and emphasize during his visit.
Christopher, we thank you so much for your perspective on this trip to Iraq. We thank you again for your time tonight.